All right, guys, so I'm super excited to be showing you not only these homes today, but this community. I've been in this community a million times shopping for y'all from all over the place, moving out here to the Katy area. And I actually haven't even done a video here yet. It's like every time I come out here, I'm so busy shopping and trying to help y'all find the perfect home that I don't have time. So this time I came out here specifically just to shoot these videos and actually still record a video for one of y'all that's looking at a house here. But we are in Sunterra right here in Katy, one of the more popular areas that people are moving to. One of the reasons why is you have these beautiful homes right here you can see behind me, but more than just these couple you can see here, there's literally 22 builders here at Sunterra. Price points from like high 200s, low 300s, up to the 600 plus range. So really something for everybody right here in this community. And you're in Katy too, which is one of the most popular communities that people are moving to in the Houston area. So ton of development, ton of stuff going on. We're gonna get to all that and all those details in a minute. We're gonna check out the house I just came out of first. I wanna show you that one. It's a beautiful Westin home. And then we're gonna kind of get into the details about this area. So I'm gonna pull up a map for you, show you exactly where we are in the Katy area, things to do around here. We're gonna talk about the amenities here, the schools, everything you need to know about living right here in Sunterra. So let's go ahead, jump into, kind of winded from all that talking. We're gonna go back to that house I just came out of, show you all that one first. Let's get over there. All right, guys, so here we are in front of this beautiful Westin home. A little bit about this one before we get inside. This is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage. It's 3,040 square feet. It's got a media room and a game room upstairs, and it's got a private study downstairs. Let's go ahead and get inside here and check this thing out. The first thing you'll notice in here, everybody falls in love with these spiral staircases that Westin does. They do such a great job at having really these kind of grand entrances into their home. So really beautiful walking in, and just to the left you have that private study. So this is kind of their sales office right now, so you can see they have some of their equipment in there, but you can see a pretty good size study. You got that nice big windows looking out there to the front yard, and then you got those doors there for privacy as well. And then coming back around into this entryway one more time, we're gonna come across here. I'm gonna go over to the right to show you everything on that side of the home, but first I just want to give you a little sneak peek of the living room, kitchen area, and dining room. Just beautiful spot. But I always do this just so you can get a view of like looking back towards that entryway from the other part of the home. So looking back to the office front door, and then coming over here you have your laundry to the right, which I'll show you, but you have a half bath down here as well. So there's my big head. But you have your half bath, which is really nice having that down here, and right next to the laundry as well. So pretty good sized laundry room, nice storage overhead, countertop space for workspace above the washer and dryer, and then it's connected to the ensuite, the master closet. So as we go back around to that, I'll show you that as well. You got this additional little mudroom space right off of the garage. So that door in front of you right there is the entrance from the 2-car garage. So you would walk into the home right here in this space, and then you have an additional bedroom here downstairs, and it has an attached bathroom as well. So you can see they kind of just have this set up as another office space for their sales reps here. So pretty good sized room. And then the best part, like I said, you have an ensuite down here as well. So really thoughtful. Basically you have 2 primaries. Basically this would be your secondary primary bathroom downstairs. Your main primary, secondary primary doesn't make sense. I don't know why I said that, but you know what I mean. Your primary is the bigger one, obviously, and then you have this second bedroom here with its own bathroom. So just great having that option down here. If you have someone living with you that wants that privacy of having their own bathroom, they have it right here downstairs. They don't have to go upstairs for it. And then having that half bath here is also great too. If you're entertaining, you have people over, they have their own bathroom to use there. A lot of people ask me about like random doors, like what was that? So here is this one. It is a giant storage area and a random little hanging post there, which I'm not sure why they put that there. It's like 5.5 feet. So if you walk in there, be careful because you're probably gonna hit your head. But going over here into the Living room, just beautiful. You have these huge tall ceilings here. In this living room, you have that fireplace. They did some not wainscoting, but they did that woodwork up on the walls there, and then coming over here into the custom kitchen. So you have this huge island, plenty of room for all those bar stools, and kind of just extra dining slash entertaining space right there off that kitchen. And then you have your dining room over here. So what I love too about this is just all the windows. You see there's windows everywhere. You have those huge ones looking out to the backyard. Then you have that glass door right there. To the right, just behind me, you have some more windows looking out to the side. Just beautiful, beautiful house. There's those windows there looking out to the side. And then wrapping back around here, you have your built-in microwave and oven there. Nice gas cooktop, beautiful backsplash, ton of cabinets. You have this nice little walk-in pantry here as well. So ton of space for storage, your Costco runs, all that stuff. You can fit plenty of stuff in that pantry. You have this additional little kind of coffee bar, coffee station area is what most people use it for. Plenty of space for a huge refrigerator. Then inside this island, you can see you have your dishwasher there, farmhouse sink, and then just beautiful view. If you're over here in your kitchen, you're cooking, you're doing dishes, whatever you're doing, you can look out there to your living area. Really, really beautiful home. And then coming over here, you can kind of see up into that landing upstairs as we turn right here a little bit. So as you go up the stairs, you have that landing with the open railing looking down to the entryway and over into the living room. So as we go upstairs, I'll show you that real quick too. As I said, you got the spiral staircase. Really nice view looking down into that entryway. Again, nice big windows everywhere. You got these windows here at the top of the staircase, and then it kind of opens up right here into your game room. So in California, we always call these a loft. In Texas here, you'll hear people say game room. So that's essentially what they're talking about. If you're from California like I am, if you hear someone say game room, basically that just means the loft area. So you have this game room area, and then just attached from here, straight over there behind, you have those sliding doors going into the media room. So we'll go ahead and take a left and check out this media room as well. So you see they have that huge TV set up there. That couch was huge, by the way, that sectional. So it actually makes the space look a little bit smaller than it actually is, but that couch right there was massive. This actually is a pretty good sized media room. And then coming back here past this game room, again, just great views all the way around up here. Really nice using that open railing. And then over here, you can have two more bedrooms up here and another bathroom. So for reference, to the right, first on this hallway, you have that bathroom there. It's actually kind of a Jack and Jill style, but I'll show you the details in a second. And then coming this way, we're gonna check out this bedroom first. So this would be the third bedroom in the house. Remember, you had two down and you have two up. It's 4 bedrooms total. Pretty good sized room. You have that nice double door closet there. And then going across the hallway, you're gonna have another bedroom, kind of mirrors that one. They're basically just about the same size. Again, nice windows letting in some light. And then this one actually has its own like vanity washroom area attached to it, which is pretty cool. So you have your sink area there, and then coming through here, it actually connects back around to that hallway. So that's what I meant when I said it's kind of a Jack and Jill setup. So you have your shower tub combo right here. And then as we come back to the right of where this toilet is, you have that other door, and that goes to another vanity area on the other side. So we'll come back around through this hallway and show you what I mean here. So you have, when we made that first right here, you have this bathroom here. So basically each bedroom up here has its own sink vanity station area, and then it connects to that shower tub combo right through this door. Main difference is the bedroom that was over here on this side is attached to its own sink area. So you kind of have a little bit more privacy, I guess you could say, because you don't have to walk through that hallway. It's right there attached to the bedroom. And then again, because people ask, this is just a little linen closet. So you have your little linen closet right up here as well. And that is basically it upstairs. So you have the game room, the media room, you have 2 bedrooms, and then the full bathroom as well. So we're gonna come back downstairs, come back around through the entryway, through the living room, and then we'll go check out the primary bedroom. So again, just checking out, you have those built-ins on either side of that fireplace there. Kind of just another staple by Westin is that electric fireplace. They do that a lot. They're coming into the primary. Again, ton of windows, letting in a bunch of natural light. That's like a California king size bed. So this room is huge. You can see you got plenty of room for your side tables there on each side of the bed. You know, they did a nice little accent wall behind that bed. Then you can see up in the front here, you have that huge dresser, plenty of room for another little seating area. Those windows looking out to the backyard, nice light fixture. And as I walk around here, you can see how much space there is to actually just walk through here. It's a huge, huge bedroom. Then getting over to the ensuite. So you have two separate sink areas. That first one has its own little vanity station there, standalone tub. I really love that flooring here, how they laid that herringbone tile down there. Then you have the herringbone tile here in this big stand-up shower. This thing was huge too. Nice, really good size stand-up shower. I'm a fan of a big shower. I'm not a little person, so I don't want to be hitting my elbows on walls and glass and stuff. So great having that huge shower. Then you have a little linen closet here as well. Then back to the right, basically right where we walked in, you have just your little toilet room. So pretty common here. I get the question a lot actually about why they have little like private toilet rooms. That's just how they build houses here. It's actually very, very common. Again, just showing you that floor through here, coming over into the primary closet. And this thing is huge. So you have a huge closet. And then like I mentioned, we kind of just came full circle back around to where this laundry room is. So really cool having that laundry room right off of your primary closet, so you don't have to walk around through the entire house just to go over there and do laundry. You're right there off of your closet. So really, really convenient, very thought out floor plan. A lot of builders are starting to do that, which is pretty cool. So coming back out here, take one last look at this primary bedroom. Then we'll come back around and check out the backyard and covered patio. So I always like to do this shot, you know, coming out of your primary bedroom, out here into your living room, walking through your kitchen, you know, maybe it's early morning, grab a cup of coffee, you're kind of getting ready to start your day. Grab your coffee, come out here and sit on your back patio so you can sweat in this summer Houston heat. Right now it's like 8 in the morning and it is already humid outside. But here we go. Nice little covered patio area. And then this particular lot has a huge yard. It's kind of set up like at the end of this street, this model home street. So it has a massive backyard. Most of the homes are going to have a little bit smaller backyard, I'll be honest with you guys. But you can find lots like this. Like if you're on a cul-de-sac, something like that, you will have a big lot like this one. So you can see that huge side yard. And then one last look at the back of this home. Beautiful, beautiful place. All right, it's hot out here. Let's get back inside and check out these prices. Really, really great prices, great incentives right now with this builder too. But honestly, they don't really advertise those incentives all the way. So I always have to reach out and see what kind of deals we can really get on these. But let's flip you around and check these out. Here we are. So as you can see, they have a million different floor plans. The one we just walked is this here, the Ellicott plan. You can see that they have one that is currently under construction, priced at $554. But check out these two down here. You can see the Ellicott plan, same thing we just looked at, ready now. Those two are $519 and $499. So on the low end, house just like the one we walked through, same floor plan, you're looking at $499. And then as you can see here, these are kind of all from biggest to smallest. So biggest home they have under construction is at $598. Biggest one that's ready to go is right here at $589. And then we flip over here. You can see I'm actually out here today for some of y'all from Minnesota checking out this one that was $444. It's a Baylor, ready now. Actually came down to $429 on that one, you guys. So huge, huge deal right there on that one. But you can see here, $529 all the way down to $444 and still room to go. All right, guys, so as you can see there, plenty of prices, basically all the way down to mid-low fours, up to right around about 600,000 for homes from this builder right now. So really great options, beautiful homes. Everybody loves the spiral staircase entry on these Westin homes. That's really, see if I can close this door. That's really what they're known for, and honestly what sells these homes. Everybody wants that spiral staircase. Let's go ahead, jump over to my office. I'm gonna kind of talk about Sunterra, amenities, all the stuff, kind of map tour, give you the whole spiel on where we're at, things that are nearby, things to do, all that fun stuff, all the detailed stuff that y'all need to know about if you're thinking about moving right here to Sunterra. Let's jump over there. I'll see you guys over there. All right, so let's talk about location now. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up this map for you guys, and we're gonna kind of get a zoomed out view of Houston, show you exactly where we are in Houston, and then show you some different areas, right? How long it takes to get to downtown, for example, to the airport, to the Woodlands, to Galveston, to kind of all the stuff that you would want to do that's not like right there in the community, right? And then after that, we're gonna zoom into the community. I'm gonna show you more detailed stuff around like where's your grocery stores, where's kind of like your day-to-day stuff gonna be, and what's that day-to-day lifestyle look like, right? So first, big overall view of Houston. Here we are. You can see right here, this red dot is the Sunterra Welcome Center, which is basically right there where we were with all those model homes. So that's kind of where we'll meet, and that's where it is. So here's Houston. First thing I always point out with Houston, you have this loop system. So you have 610 loop, Beltway 8 loop, 99 loop, and this is the newest of the loop systems. So with this 99 being developed, now we're getting a ton of development along this whole highway right here, all around Houston. So Houston is kind of expanding outward now, right? So first thing you want to notice, you have Katy right here all the way the far west side, basically as far as you can go and still be in the Houston metro area is Katy right here. And then Sunterra is technically in Katy, but it's north of Katy proper, I guess you could say, right? So a couple things to note, right? Let's check out how long it'll take to get from Sunterra. We'll switch this around to, let's say, downtown Houston. So right now, and this is actually the best time to be doing this because it's 9:20 a.m. and you can see it's an hour to get into downtown, and the quickest route is you're hitting traffic pretty much all the way through. If you were to take I-10, you're hitting traffic hour and 2 minutes, hour and 1 minute going this way to get into downtown. So if you need to work in downtown, I'm talking like right over here, the center of downtown, it's gonna take you an hour at about 9 o'clock to get there, right? So keep that in mind. Other thing people always ask me, how far are we to the airport? So the main airport here in Houston is Bush Intercontinental, which is IAH. So you can see right here, we are 59 minutes to the airport. So from Sunterra, you kind of take these little back roads up here down to 290 and then hop on Beltway 8, get over here to Bush Airport, right? So, and kind of one thing I want to point out with Houston that I try to point out as much as I can is, as you can see, this kind of looks like a spider web when you think about it. You have your loop system, and then you have all of these highways coming in and out. Basically every few miles you have a highway that's going in and out of downtown in all different directions. So wherever you need to get to around Houston, there's usually multiple ways to get there. I'm talking like 3 to 8 or 9 different ways to get there. Like this is a great example. You can come this way, take 610, go at 45. You can come this way, which is the quickest route, go on Beltway 8. You can come all the way up 99 to 249 down to 8. I mean, if you had to, you can take 99 all the way around to 45, come down that way, come over here to 69 that way, whatever you got to do to get there the quickest route. There's usually multiple routes to get anywhere around Houston. Another thing I'd like to point out, I actually just started doing this because I'm getting so many people in the medical industry that are going to be working at like around the medical center area. So if you were over here on this Katy side and you needed to get to the medical center, you're right here about an hour away again, and we're prime time traffic right now. It's 9 o'clock, 9:20 in the morning. So from Sunterra, you are an hour into the medical center. So if you're someone who's gonna be working at medical center, keep that in mind. It's an hour commute to get there. Prime traffic time, right? A lot of people, a lot of nurses that I know work shift work. So if this were, 2 in the afternoon or 4 in the morning or something, and you're working your night shifts, so you're not really driving through traffic, it's realistically probably more like 40 minutes to get there. So not terrible, but prime traffic, you're looking at an hour. Another area I get asked about a lot, especially for my people from California or anywhere really, Florida, anywhere where you're near a beach. A lot of people ask me, how far is the beach from XYZ, whether it be Katy or Cypress or Conroe or whatever they're thinking about living. One of the questions is, hey, how far is the beach? I love living by the beach. let's take a look to get down to, we'll just use Galveston as an example because that's really your most popular beach over here. And it's way down here on the southeast side. It's an hour and 40 minutes from Sunterra to get down to the beach on Galveston Island. So keep that in mind too. If you want to be close to the beach, you're definitely going to want to look down on this southeast side of Houston. You know, and obviously there's more that goes into that, right? Depends on where you're going to be working. You know, some people have family that are in Houston, they want to be close to family, whatever your personal case may be. I just like showing this stuff so you know. I live up here in Kingwood. It takes us about an hour and a half to get down to Galveston. So usually it's a day trip kind of thing. Like you go in the morning, spend the day at the beach, get lunch, hang out for a while, and then come back late afternoon, evening. It's about another hour and a half back home. So it's definitely, if you're up here on the north side, west side, and it's an hour and a half plus drive, it's not like you're just gonna pop into the beach real quick and then hang out for a little bit and then pop back home, right? It's a trek to get there. Houston is massive. Houston is huge. And I didn't get it until I moved here, and I actually drive all these areas now doing this for work. It's incredible to me, the size of the Houston metro area, and just like, you know, comparing it to being from LA, it makes LA look tiny, honestly. But it's really crazy once you experience it in person. Two more places I want to point out. One of them is Cypress. So as you can see right here on the map, I still have Galveston pulled up. We can exit out of there. But a lot of people moving here are moving to like this Cypress, Katy, Cinco Ranch, kind of this side of Houston, and this expansion is happening very quickly. There's so much development in this whole area. So a lot of people actually call and they say, hey, I have family in Katy, I have family in Cypress, and they want to know how far that is, right? So if we were to do, you know, let's get directions to, for example, Bridgeland is probably one of the most popular areas in Cypress. So if you're right here in Sunterra, you say you have family up here in Bridgeland, Town Lake, whatever, this whole part of Cypress, you're only about 26 minutes away. And like I said, it's 9 something in the morning. So that's there's really not much traffic, a couple intersections here, but you can get, if you have family over there, you're working in Cypress, whatever the case may be, you can get there pretty quickly. You got 26 minutes right now. The other area that's really popular is the Woodlands. So you have, we'll say the Woodlands Mall, for example. Woodlands Mall right now is 54 minutes from Sunterra, and you can see a ton of traffic right here for some reason on 99 up in this Tomball Spring area. I'm out here in Sunterra, Cypress a lot. I take 99 to get back home over here to Kingwood. And for whatever reason, this little section right here, there is almost always traffic. And it's really weird because it really just depends on time. When it's prime traffic time, you have it. But midday, there's no traffic on 99. People are flying on 99 and it is great. There's kind of a running joke here where they say 99 isn't the name of the freeway, it's the speed limit. Because if you're doing 90, as crazy as it sounds, you better move out of the way because somebody's flying by at like 95, 100 miles an hour, and you better get to the right-hand lane or they're just gonna chase you off the road. So be aware of that when you come out to Houston. If you haven't heard already, people drive fast out here, so get ready to drive fast. So that was kind of like a big picture. Here's Houston, here's where Sunterra is, you know, map showing you how long it takes to get to certain places, right? And if you have any questions or you're thinking of a different spot that I didn't point out, just reach out to me and ask me. You know, I can map it out for you. I can tell you in my experience, basically just answer your questions. So reach out and I can do that. But let's go ahead. We're gonna zoom in right here to this Sunterra, Katy area. And actually what I wanna do is, and you can do this yourself, it's actually really cool. If you go to sunterratexas.com, which is their website, they have this little map here. And it shows you basically everything in the area. And the first thing I wanna point out, as you see right here, and if you watch my channel, if you follow me, you know I am giving you all the information, right? I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not one of those people that's just like, everything's so great, everything's beautiful, hurry up and buy this house, right? I'm trying to help people move out here. It's hard. I moved from Southern California 6 years ago with my wife and our 2 kids. We had no family, no friends, nothing. It was just on faith. We left California, came out here, didn't have any idea about it, right? So it's already a tough decision. And one of the things that I really like to do is just help people through that decision and kind of answer all your questions that you might have as you're going through this, right? Because it's really tough. It's an emotional decision. It's hard to do, to uproot your family and leave. Anyway, point being, As you see on this map, you have Sunterra up here. Right now, there's really not much in the immediate area. You're gonna have your amenities, your things like that right here in the community, your pool, your lagoon, which we're gonna go over after we look at the second house. But as you can see, like all of your shopping, for example, is down here. You got H-E-B down here. You got Costco over here. You got Kroger over here. And what's cool about this map is when you click on it, it'll tell you exactly how long it takes. So that's 21 minutes to that H-E-B. There's a Buc-ee's right here. That's 17 minutes to Buc-ee's. My babysitter just pulled up and knocked on the door, so I'm gonna grab that door so she can go hang out with my kids, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It's summertime and the kids are off school and I gotta work and do all this other stuff and show houses and film videos. So we have our sitter that comes because my wife works too. If you want to know, my wife's a hairstylist, so she works during the week and it's busy around the Lara household, especially during summertime with these kids off school. But anyway, let's get back to this. So like I said, there's not really much in the immediate area, as you can see. And when, one thing to note too, when you come out here, if you're gonna come to Sunterra, as you're driving, like getting closer to the community, this is all like old farmland. So there's a lot of just like rural acreage land around, and you kind of feel like you're driving to the middle of nowhere. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, there's this huge development, all these houses and all this cool stuff right here, right? So keep that in mind when you're coming out here. I just want to be blunt and upfront with y'all, because a lot of y'all, it costs money to come out here. Like it's a big deal, right? And I want you to understand that before you get out here to check out this area. So, like I said, come here, boom, you can click on this. You can see Katy High School. Katy High School is a 16, 17-minute drive. Robertson Elementary is 12 minutes away. Going all the way over here to Patao, that's 17 minutes away. We're gonna go through all these school ratings and all that stuff too in the second portion after the second house. But just wanna show you all this stuff. And food and drink, you can see everything's kinda over here. So you're 15, 20 minutes away from all the stuff. So you have this pizza place, 14 minutes. Over here, Harris County Smokehouse, 20 minutes. So majority of your stuff you're gonna be going to do is easily, as you see on this map, you're 15, 20 minutes away from everything. So, talking about grocery stores, Brookshire, that one's 15 minutes. That's H-E-B, I think is probably about 20 minutes away. Yeah, so keep all that in mind if you're thinking about moving to an area like this. And, you have more communities too. So like I said, you get up here to like the Cypress area. A lot of this, like West Road, is being developed out. A lot of development. There's a Target up here too now. So if you're looking at like Cypress, for example, it's a lot more built out right here than like this part of Katy is. So it's going to get there. There's a ton of developments in plan, but it's just not there yet, right? So again, speaking to like home prices, for example, you get in the early stage. While there's not really much here, as more stuff comes in, there's more demand, which usually means prices go up. And then once the amenities are done, all that stuff, usually prices go up too. So kind of a give and take, pro and con, right? It's not that great right now well, depending on who it is, right? A lot of people feel like, well, I want stuff, within 5 minutes, I want to be at a restaurant, not 15, 20 minutes, right? So it just depends on you and what you like and what you want to do. But just want to make sure that you are aware of that and keep that in mind if you're looking at the Sunterra area. But with all that said, the main thing, right, is to check out what was nearby. So you have your grocery stores. Those are all right here. Kroger, Costco, Brookshire, H-E-B. Down here you have Sprouts. For entertainment, you have Typhoon, Texas, Main Event, Times Square Entertainment, and you have Katy Mills Mall right here too. So if we're looking at this whole area, and again, like I said, like I just showed you on the other map, you're about 20 minutes away from I-10 and this whole section here. So you can see you have In-N-Out Burger, you got Typhoon, Texas, you have the Katy Mills Mall, which is huge. Basically everything you would need is right here at this like 99 I-10 intersection. So it's not like you're super far from everything. You don't feel like you're out in the boondocks or whatever, because it is, realistically, it's 15, 20 minutes away. And again, let's just zoom in even more here. Like I mentioned, Typhoon, you got Walmart, you got In-N-Out Burger, No Label Brewing, Costco, we talked about, Floor & Decor, Freddy's Frozen Custard, it's like my son's favorite restaurant. Just Slick City, Urban Air Trampoline Place, we talked about H-E-B, Pearl and Vine restaurant, Tractor Supply, basically, like I said, everything you would need 20 minutes away right here at this main intersection at 99 and I-10 in Katy. All right, so a lot of data there, a lot of information. Hopefully I was able to help you out in your research and trying to figure out if this is a great spot for you or not. So if you have any other questions, you can put them in the comments. I try to respond to everybody's comments. I might not respond right away, but I'll see the email eventually and then I'll respond to you. But yeah, if you have questions, put them in the comments. You can reach out to me also. All my information is going to be right here on the screen somewhere. That's all my direct line too. So you reach out, I can answer your questions, just help you through this process like I mentioned. And but do me one favor and hit that like button. If it's over here, wherever it is on your screen, hit that like button for me. That's all I ask of you. That actually helps me out a ton. It just shows YouTube that this is a good video, you're getting some good value out of it. And the more people that like it, the more engagement obviously that is. And then it pushes it out to more people. So that helps me out a ton. So if you're watching this and you're just kind of exploring right now and you're not ready to buy or ready to move, but you want to support in some way, hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. But let's go ahead. We're going to jump over to this second house. Check that one out. It's a beautiful, beautiful home by Tri-Coast. Let's go ahead. I'll see you over there. All right, guys. So here we are. This is the Tri-Coast Homes home. A little bit about this one. This one is 2,860 square feet. It's a 4-bed, 3.5 bath. You have one down, which is the primary. Just real quick, you have this little patio area, which I like. I'm an outdoor person. But you have 4 beds total. Primary's down, and then you have 3 up, a game room, and a little kind of study / nook area here downstairs. So right when you come in, again, you know, you got a really grand opening, nice staircase right there. To the right, that would normally just be the garage. They're using it as their sales office, so keep that in mind. You have your little kind of seating area, might be a formal dining room, whatever you want to use it for, game room, whatever you wanted. Again, we'll take a quick look at this kitchen, dining, and living room area here before we get back over here to the entryway. So I just kind of want to show you what it looks like walking back from the back of the home up this way. So to the right, you have that formal dining, game room, whatever you want to use it for. You can see you have your entryway here. To the left, when you come in, you have a half bathroom. So coming in this way, you can see you have your half bath right here downstairs. So really nice to have this. A lot of people kind of overlook it, but if you have guests over or you're entertaining, you don't really want them going in and out of bedrooms to go to the bathroom. So it's nice having this additional bathroom down here. And then as we turn around, you have a little storage closet underneath the stairs. So it had that little kind of mini door, if you will, probably about 4 foot tall door right here under the stairs. Coming back around again, that to the right would just be the garage normally. So you have this additional space, which I just showed you. It could be, like I said, could be a dining room. If you have young kids, maybe you could use it as a little playroom, game room area, whatever you want to use it for. They kind of have it set up as just a little seating area. And then coming through this hallway, you're going to have a little mudroom area. So you can see they have that set up right there as a mudroom. And then to the left, that door there is just some extra storage space. So kind of a, you know, linen closet, storage closet, coat closet, whatever you want to use it for. And then to the right, you're going to have your laundry room. So you have your overhead storage, and then you kind of have that additional countertop / workstation there in the back, and washer dryer. So not a huge laundry room, but definitely plenty of space to get what you need done in there. And then coming back down past the entryway, now we're really going to get into where it opens up to this living room. Beautiful ton of windows here, and this is a huge space. So you have this whole living room area, tall ceilings. You have your dining room right here in between the kitchen and living room. So massive space. I don't think this really shows well in the video. You really got to walk in here and feel it, but it is gorgeous. You can see they did that waterfall countertop there on the island. You have your oven, built-in microwave there, little coffee bar station. You have your pantry there to the right, which I'll show you in a second, and then a ton of storage. So you have all those cabinets. You got some drawers underneath that cooktop as well, which is pretty nice. You can fit pots and pans, and a lot of extra storage when you have those drawers. We actually just put some in our house too. It worked out really, really well. And then looking over this way, so if you're in here, you know, you're cooking, you're entertaining, you have friends over, they're maybe watching the game or whatever's on TV, the Olympics, whatever you're watching, you can see everything that's going on while you're over here in your kitchen. You have that massive island Really big walk-in pantry here as well. You know, can never overlook storage. Storage is very, very important, especially here in America where we have so much crap, and I'm guilty of it too. So we need a lot of storage for all of our stuff that we, for whatever reason, love to have so much. But coming around this way, before we go into the primary, we're gonna go upstairs, check out the game room / loft area. You got 3 more bedrooms up there, another bathroom, and then we'll get back down here to the primary. So coming upstairs, right when we get up here, again, you have your loft here, which we call in California, you will call it a game room when you move to Texas. So you have your game room here. And then for reference, you have right behind me is a bathroom, 2 of the bedrooms, and then just on the other side of the game room here, you can kind of see that bathroom there. I'm going to show you that in a second, but we're going to start over here in this bedroom first. So this bedroom is actually really cool. It's a very good size, and then as you can see, it has its own attached bathroom. So plenty of space. Again, similar to that first house where they had that sort of secondary bedroom with its own bathroom downstairs, this one you're gonna have it upstairs. So, you know, if you have an older child, a parent, whatever the case may be, whoever wants this additional bathroom privacy space in their room, you have that option upstairs, and it's kind of tucked, you know, on this other side of the game room, which is pretty nice. And then you have your other 2 bedrooms over here and this additional bathroom. So 2 full bathrooms upstairs, which is really cool. A lot of builders, you're gonna maybe get, you know, 2 or 3 bedrooms up and then 1 bathroom. So pretty nice that they have 2 full bathrooms here on this floor plan. So you can see shower tub combo, single sink. Turning back around here, we're gonna check out this would be the 3rd bedroom of the home. Remember, this is a 4 bedroom. You had 3 up and the primary is down, which we haven't looked at yet. Really good size room. That's probably about a queen size bed. That's the thing about this home too, compared to the Westin anyway. This one, the bedrooms were all probably just a little bit bigger than that Westin floor plan. So just a little bit more space in these bedrooms if we're comparing the 2 homes that we're looking at today. So coming out of that 4th bedroom, again, we're gonna go across this game room, go downstairs and check out the primary bedroom, which I love in this house. And the thing about this builder too, Tri-Coast, their finishes are really, really nice. So even just as you're walking through this home, it just feels well put together, well built, well made, quality house. So I mean, like all the stuff that I look at, the fixtures, you know, your moldings, the framing around the doors, the windows, all of that stuff is in really tip-top shape in this home. It's a really great builder. Again, coming in here into the primary, huge bedroom. That's probably a California king size bed there. And you can see you got those 2 side tables, those windows looking out there to the backyard. You have space for additional seating up there if you wanted to add seating in here. And then, I mean, as I walk around here too, you can see just how much space is in this room. You got that little seating there in front of the bed as well. Then we'll come around this way and check out the ensuite. So getting into this bathroom, you can see you got this oversized countertop double sink area, plenty of countertop space in between there as well, which is really nice. Excuse me. And then turning around here, you have this huge walk-in shower. So you can see there's 2 valves right there on the left-hand side. So 2 shower controls, and that's because you have 1 shower head there, which you can see. And then as I turn around, I'll show you up here on the ceiling, you actually have a like rainfall, waterfall style shower head as well. So pretty nice having both of those in here. And then just turn around real quick and I'll show you some of this tile work. You have those 2 inlays there for your shampoo or whatever else you have in your shower. And then coming back out this way, just one more look at this countertop sink area, and then we'll turn around and check out this big walk-in closet. So we have a pretty massive walk-in closet. Again, you got to see these things in person. I always feel like the videos don't do it justice, but really big closet there. You got the built-in shelves there for more storage or shoes or whatever you want to put up there. And then coming around, that door there just leads to your little toilet room, so nothing to see in there except for a toilet. Coming out past the primary, we'll walk out here and check out the view of your kitchen, dining, and living area if you were to be walking out of your primary bedroom. Again, you know, you come out here in the morning, grab a cup of coffee, some water, whatever you want to do, whatever your plan is for the day. Just beautiful, beautiful coming out here. And then we're gonna check out this backyard. So you have your covered patio right here. You can see they added this little outdoor kitchen area with the barbecue grill. You have a little fridge and some storage underneath there as well. A little gas burner there off to the right, so you can pretty much do whatever you want to do out here. If you feel like cooking outside in the heat and sweating while you're cooking, you can do that right here. But nice little covered patio area, room for seating. And then getting out here, this is kind of like your more standard yard size. Still a good size yard. You know, that first one was huge that we looked at, but this is going to be pretty standard for what you're going to get out here. Some of them are going to be bigger, some of them are going to be around this size, but really beautiful home here by Tri-Coast. All right, let's get back in here and check out these prices and the incentive that this builder is offering. As you can see right here, all this red on this sheet, they've been selling these things pretty quickly. This is a beautiful house, as I just said a million times. This is probably one of my favorite builders here. They do an amazing job. But let's get over here, flip you around so I can show you these prices. All right, so as you can see, they just sold a bunch of homes. What we're gonna look at first, this is the Prevost. I think it's called Prevost, pronounced Prevost plan. They got 3 of them right here. You can see 2860 square feet. It's right now, they got 3, like I said, 479,990, 486,990, and 479,990. So basically right around 480 for a home just like this one that we walked through right now. But what I wanna show you, you can see up here, they have this San Luis plan. This one here, 2130 square feet. It's a 1-story, 3-bed, 2-bath at 375,990. So a builder of this quality, a home with similar finishes as this one that we just walked for 375. And then on the high end for something like this model home, basically right here at 480. And a cool thing about this builder right now, this is the promo that they're running. They're doing a 5.75 interest rate buy down for FHA, VA, and USDA. So basically the builder is paying for the cost of that buy down. Honestly, we're kind of seeing rates in the low 6s right now. So pretty cool to kind of finally be in this 5 range for a lot of buyers. I know a lot of people have been waiting for these rates to come down. Seems like they're finally happened. We'll see how it plays out over the next few months, but hopefully we keep seeing these low rates. All right, so there you go. Like I said, you have a 1-story by this builder, basically 375 up to about 479, 486, as you saw for something just like this model home, the same floor plan, similar finishes, things like that. Obviously the model is gonna have a ton of updates in it, probably more so than what they're building or what you would even build yourself. So keep that in mind too, but ballpark, you're gonna be high 400s, close to 5 for a home just like that one that we walked. But let's go ahead. Again, we're gonna get back to my office and then I'm gonna talk about amenities, everything that has to do with living right here in Sunterra. So amenities, schools, things like that, things that are nearby, pools, all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and jump over there. Okay, so let's get into these amenities, and then right after the amenities, we're gonna talk about schools too. So I'm gonna show you the schools on their website, what schools there are, and then the ratings on niche.com, so you can see the school ratings as well. So let's go ahead and jump into amenities right now. As you can see, I'm just on their website, so you can check this out too, sunterratx.com. Their big thing is this lazy river and Crystal Lagoon. The Crystal Lagoon is going to be opening up soon. They're in the process of building it. So as I drive around these communities, you can see the huge area where they're building the lagoon. It's actually pretty cool. It's going to be awesome when it's done. The lazy river section, all this is already open too, by the way, so you can enjoy that stuff already. And then the lagoon, as you can see here, it's going to open next year in 2025. But main thing, we're going to go over here, click on amenities. Like I said, this resort style living is really their big selling point. This massive lagoon is awesome. Oh, it's going to be awesome, right? So you have the retreat, which is the amenity village. So we'll check out the gallery here so you can see kind of the whole rendering and what they're doing here in this area. So this whole lazy river area, as I mentioned, is already open. You have this big grass you're gonna have fields out here. You got pickleball courts, the little dog park, just a ton of stuff. You have your splash pad for kids. It's just an amazing, amazing community and amenities that they're building here. And then you also have kind of like a lot of people consider it like a lifestyle center. So you have your area we can go inside and hang out, get some AC while you're roasting outside in this summer. Houston Heat. Let's go back up here to the amenities. So yeah, you have your Soul Club, which is the Lagoon Amenity Village is what they call it. You have the retreat, explore the retreat here. So this is kind of just like a rendering or a kind of showing you where everything is, right? So you have your event lawn over here. You have, like I said, the clubhouse, which I called it the lifestyle center, but you have your clubhouse here. You have your sand beach on this part of the lagoon, which is really cool. The boardwalk, which basically is just this whole little area that's right outside of the clubhouse. We can kind of hang out, walk around. You're gonna have the lagoon, swim zone over here. You're gonna have sports fields. You can see you got baseball fields, probably gonna be soccer fields, Central Park, which is just a big event lawn, horseshoe pits, a park and playground up here in the corner, and pickleball courts as well. So you can see parking all the way around too. So if you live on this side or you live on this side, you're gonna have plenty of parking to get over here into the area. So as you can see, no shortage of amenities coming to Sunterra. Some of them are already built, some of them are gonna be finished next year, but within the next year, obviously everything's gonna be done. It's going to be an awesome community to live in, and you're gonna have all of this right here in your backyard at your fingertips, right? So, but as we saw in the other part of the video when I showed you the map tour, you'll have all of this right here, which can keep you entertained forever, obviously, right? And then your shops, your malls, your entertainment, all that stuff is just still about 15-20 minutes away from the community. So keep that in mind too. But we'll go over here and go back to community and check out the schools. So the main thing to keep in mind if schools are important to you is Sunterra is split between two school districts. So you have Katy ISD and you have Royal ISD. So if it is important to you, make sure whoever you're working with, whether it be me as your realtor or someone else as your realtor, make sure that if you have a preference, maybe you want to be on the Katy side or Royal side, whatever your preference is, you got to make sure when you're looking at these houses that you're zoned to whichever area you want to be in. And it's actually like by individual home, like even one builder, even though they have a certain section where they're building, it still might be on two opposite school districts. So you just want to keep that in mind when you're shopping in this area. So as you can see here, you're gonna have Robertson Elementary, McElwain Elementary, I don't even know how to say that, Haskett Junior High, Katy High, Patel High, and then on the Royal side, you have Royal Early Childhood, you have Royal Elementary, Royal STEM Academy, and Royal Junior High and Royal High School. So one source I like to use, obviously, you know, I can't, as a licensed agent, I can't steer people. This is just giving you information, not saying anything's great or not, or better or worse, strictly information. So one thing I like to do is if we go here, niche.com is a very good source. So if you're just trying to look up any area, whether it be Sunterra or Katy school districts or Conroe or the Woodlands, whatever you're looking up, I always go to niche.com and I type in a certain area and it gives me all of the data about that area. So you can see Katy ISD, #1 best school district in the Houston area, A+ overall grade. You can see all these stats right here. So overall grade, A+, academics, teachers, clubs and activities, sports, all A+, diversity, college prep administration, A-, A+, B- food, B+ resources and facilities. Great all around, right? So some rankings here, number 15, best school districts for athletes in Texas, number 17, best school districts in Texas, number 21, most diverse school district in Texas. And then mainly when I pull this up, the thing I look at is this map here. So, and this goes for any home that you're looking at. It doesn't need to be new construction. Wherever you're looking at living, if schools are important to you, I would go on here, search the school district, and then you see every single school and its rating. So you can kind of see where you're going to live or a house that you're looking at, and then see the schools that it's rated to. So right here, you can see Sunterra is pretty much up here in this area. You have, where's Katy? You have Katy Junior High, Robert King Elementary, Leonard, Beth K, Patel, which is one of that we're zoned to here, Katy High School A. So you can see basically, if you're just thinking about Katy in general, it doesn't even need to be Sunterra. Pretty much wherever you are in that Katy school district, you're gonna have A- to A+ A rated schools in this entire school district. So again, like I said, this is just a really great resource to check out when you're doing your research. If schools are important to you, you can see all of that right here. So really cool. And then the other one that we're zoned to here in Sunterra is Royal ISD. So again, full disclosure with me. I'm gonna show you everything that there is and give you the information that you need to do your research. Royal ISD is a C overall grade. You can see their stats here, just like we just looked at with Katy. C+ academics, C teachers, B clubs and activities, C+ resource and facilities, B diversity, B college prep, C+ administration, C food. So that's the ratings. And then as we go here, again, we'll pull up this map. You can see the schools are all basically right here in the same. You have Royal High at C+, you have Royal Junior High at C, you have a B at Royal Early Childhood Center, and a C at Royal Elementary. So one thing you like to point out too is as these developments come out, as more homes are built, like I said when we were on that map section, so let's go ahead, we'll go back to location and pull up this map one more time. You know, this is all historically like rural town. Like there really wasn't anything here until they started building Sunterra. So just in general, as more homes get developed, as more people move here, that's more tax dollars, right? That's more money that's going to these schools to help with academics and all that stuff. So over time, you would expect the Royal schools to get up to par with the Katy schools, because you're gonna have the same people that are trying to live that same lifestyle in here, that are paying taxes, that are supporting these schools, right? So as they get more money, you would expect that to happen as well. So just keep that in mind too, because I know, you know, when you look at this and you compare it to this, it's like, oh shoot, like I don't want to be over here, right? Or maybe that might be what you're thinking. So just keep that stuff in mind too, that eventually, like I said, once it's built out more, you get more schools, you get new schools as well. You would expect that data to get better along with that. All right, so last thing I want to point, I'm actually gonna jump over here with you guys in just a minute. We're gonna go check out this welcome center. This is where we'll meet when you come out here to check out these homes. You can see they have a whole staff here ready to help us out and give you any information you might want. Address, all that stuff is right here on the website too. So if you need any information, we're gonna come to this welcome center and we're gonna get everything we need. But here, let's go ahead and jump over there right now and I'll take you inside the welcome center. All right guys, so before we go, I wanted to bring you right in here. This is kind of like the community welcome center. So when you fly out here, you come out here to meet me, we're actually gonna meet right here in this room. You can see they have these TVs here. You have the desk here. This is basically all you're gonna need to know about this community. So if you watch this video and you still have questions about areas, school districts, amenities coming, all the things that you need to know about living here, we'll meet right here, go over this map. You can see back here too, it's really cool. They got like a little setup for the kids. So if you're talking, we're trying to figure stuff out, send the kids over there, they can play a little bit. My favorite part, they always got snacks. They always got coffee loaded up with drinks and stuff right here as well too. So when you come out here, I just wanted to show you this just for fun, honestly, because I think it's cool and it's super nice to actually have this. A lot of communities don't do something like this. There's always a host here to give us more info and stuff, but as you'll see, when we go outside and I turn around here, all the homes are right here. So it's literally, you have this huge parking lot, a million different builders like I showed you earlier, and like I said, we were just right down there on that side. So you come in here, get all the info you're gonna need, we'll pop out here, check out some of these homes, probably not all of them in one day, or your brain will be mush like mine is all the time because it's information overload. But anyway, just wanted to show you all that. Get back here in this AC before I steal some drinks and snacks and hit the road. But that's pretty much it for me on this one. As usual, I appreciate you. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.